Please enjoy this. We are doing Interstate 59. Yeah. Alright. Interstate 59 is the easiest of the interstate. Last time we did Interstate 10. So we're going to do Interstate 73 next Monday. Interstate 59 is a diagonal from Slidell, Hattiesburg, Laurel, Meridian, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Gadsden, all the way into Georgia, and then ends on Interstate 24, because 24 will get signed for Nashville and Chattanooga, respectfully. So 59. Let's get started with the Interstate 59 video. So we're going to talk about northbound Interstate 59. Once you're on Interstate 10 West, you get Interstate 12 West for Hammond. That is really a bad choice. And we get Baton Rouge, which is good. Hattiesburg is a awesome choice, while Interstate 10 West will head into New Orleans, which is a awesome choice. So we're taking Interstate 59 northbound. We get a mention for US Highway 11 for Pearl River. And US 11 joins us. So Interstate 59 will go into Hattiesburg, like US 11 is going to. Sadly, we don't have a Welcome to Mississippi sign. Sadly. Because somebody took the Mississippi sign in Louisiana. Probably someone stole it. So US 11 will be splitting off for like the next exit 1 for 3 miles. We're losing US Highway 11. So Interstate 59 will head into Hattiesburg. In the Hattiesburg area, we get US Highway 98 for Loosedale and Mobile. So US 98 is joining us. So we're going to be concurrent with US Highway 98. We get US Highway 11 that will take you into Poplarville and Hattiesburg. And we're losing US Highway 98 for Columbia. Alright. Okay, so we get US Highway 49 for Hattiesburg and Jackson. So we get a mention for Mississippi Highway 42. And we get Interstate 59 North sign for Laurel. Yeah, really. We should get like something else, like Tuscaloosa or Birmingham, not just Laurel. We get US Highway 11 mentioned. It's going to meet it multiple times. So we get US 11 for South Laurel. Now we're joining US Highway 84 for eastbound in downtown Laurel. And we're losing US 84 for Waynesboro. We get US 11 North for North Laurel. We get Interstate 59 North sign for Meridian, which is an okay choice, but better I like to see Birmingham or Tuscaloosa, which better want to see them better. Now we're getting Interstate 20 West for Jackson, Mississippi, so we're joining eastbound for Tuscaloosa, which is an alright choice for Tuscaloosa. Meridian's just an okay choice. I don't know why. Meridian's just okay. There's like nothing you can do in Meridian. Yeah, once US 11 gets mentioned for Philadelphia Meridian Airport over on US Highway 80 with Interstate 59 and 20. As US 80 tries to split off with Interstate 20 and 59, we get US Highway 45 for Macon and Quitman, but I'd rather see Tupelo, and Mobile. Not just Quitman and Macon. We get US Highway 11 and 80. We'll have a long concurrency with Interstate 20 and 59 through Meridian, Tuscaloosa from Birmingham. So we made it into Alabama. Because US 11 splits off with US 80 in Alabama. So we might see US 11 joining us again. We get US 11 and US Highway 43 for Knoxville, Alabama. Here we are in Tuscaloosa. We get Interstate 359. So we get Interstate 20 and 59 signed for Birmingham. Hooray, that is awesome. And we get Interstate 359 for downtown Tuscaloosa. We get US Highway 82. We get Interstate 459 for Gadsden. Oh no. This should have been Chattanooga. Not just Gadsden. And we get Atlanta. That's awesome. After we did the US Highway 11 video, the split off, we get US Highway 78. Because US Highway 78 will take you to Interstate 22. We get Interstate 65 South for Montgomery. And we get 65 North signed for Huntsville. Which I do not like it. This should have been Nashville. Because Nashville is big. Huntsville's just not should have been signed. It should have been Nashville, Tennessee. Come on. And we get Atlanta for Interstate 20 East. Come on, we just get Gadsden. This should have been Chattanooga. Or we can get a mention for Interstate 22 to Memphis. We get a mention for US Highway 280 and US Highway 31. And we're losing Interstate 20 East for Atlanta, and we're signed for Gadsden. But I do not like this. Why not just put Chattanooga? Not just Gadsden. We get Interstate 459 for Atlanta and Montgomery. We're still signed for Gadsden. That should have been Chattanooga. Just sign Chattanooga, AlDOT. We get US Highway 231 for Asheville, Oneonta, and Asheville. Here's Interstate 759. We get a mention for US 278 and US 431. So we get Interstate 59 for Chattanooga. Yes. And we get Attala and Gadsden for US 278 and US 431. So we're still heading into Chattanooga. And welcome to Georgia. Alright. Because while US 11 heads into Trent, Georgia. So we're going to be ending on Interstate 24 in Chattanooga, in Georgia. Because Interstate 24 would head into Tennessee. And Interstate 59 ends. You get Interstate 24 West for Nashville and Interstate 24 East for Chattanooga. So now we're going to do southbound Interstate 59. On Interstate 75, you get 75 South for Atlanta, which is a great choice. And we get Interstate 24 for Chattanooga, and we get a mention for Interstate 59 for Birmingham, which is a great choice. We get US Highway 27 for Rossville Boulevard. So we get Interstate 24 still signed for we get Nashville this time. And then we get 2 Interstate 59 for Birmingham. Both of those ramps can take you to US Highway 11, 41, 64, and 72. That's why US 11 splits off from US Highway 41, 64, and 72. 41 stays with 64 and 72 as they head into the Tennessee River. So Interstate 24 will head into Georgia. And welcome to Georgia. Because Interstate 24 stays in Georgia for like a little bit and it heads back into Tennessee and does its job. Now we get Interstate 59 south for Birmingham. So 24 will head into Nashville. So we're taking southbound Interstate 59. And welcome to Alabama. We just get Gadsden on there. Come on. Why not just Birmingham? On that state Alabama Highway 117 for Chattanooga for Interstate 59 we'll head into northbound, and then southbound we just get Gadsden. This should have been Birmingham. We get US Highway 11 for Fort Payne. In Gadsden you can see US Highway 431 and US Highway 278. So we get Interstate 759 for downtown Gadsden. So we now get Birmingham. Yay! Now we get US Highway 231 for Asheville. And Oneonta. We get Interstate 459 for Tuscaloosa and Montgomery. So we get Birmingham still signed. Now we're joining Interstate 20 for Tuscaloosa. We get 20 East for Atlanta. On Interstate 59 southbound and Interstate 20 west, we get a mention for US 31 and 280. So we get Interstate 65 south for Montgomery and 65 north for Huntsville. This should have been Nashville. And we need a mention for Interstate 22 for Memphis. We get US Highway 78 and US 11 southbound joins us. Southbound. We get Interstate 459 north for Montgomery and Atlanta. And we're signed for Tuscaloosa. And US 11 is losing us. We get US Highway 82. And we get Interstate 359. So we're getting Interstate 20 west and 59 south for Meridian. Instead, we should get like Jackson, Mississippi, and Hattiesburg. We get a mention for US Highway 43 and 11 for Knoxville, Alabama. And welcome to Mississippi. Here's the mention for US 11 and US Highway 80. We get US Highway 45 for Quitman and Macon. Instead, Macon should be Tupelo and Mobile for southbound. And we're losing Interstate 20 for Jackson. We get 59 south for Laurel and New Orleans. Okay. Skipping Laurel, we get US 49 for Hattiesburg and Jackson. And we finally made it to New Orleans. No, Louisiana. And Interstate 59 ends. So we get Interstate 10 west for New Orleans and 12 east for Bay St. Louis. It's just bad. We should get like Mobile, Biloxi, or Gulfport. So that is it for my US Highway Interstate 59 video. So peace out.